Oh my gosh, I would love that.
Me and Tommy killed tacos on Sunday.
I saw that. I would love to do a South Havana street tour. I actually wrote an itinerary about it, but obviously there weren't enough spots. There's a Snoll Cafe that's really great, which has the cones, the Korean cones that are made with the fish waffles.
Please elaborate. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like where, it looks like the mouth is.
Yes. Yeah. So good.
And the reason I know that is because of AC Serve's brunch menu, but I can picture it in my head.
And AC Serve has an amazing brunch menu.
Really? I haven't actually been yet.
You should go.
Really?
Really great chicken and waffles, duck fat washed Bloody Mary with the shrimp wonton on top.
I don't need all that in my Bloody Mary.
No, those were. Wait, was those all?
Hold on, what?
Was that all? No, she was talking like those were different things.
Oh. No, it's on top of the Bloody Mary.
There's chicken and waffles on top of the Bloody Mary?
No, the
chicken
shrimp,
and waffles is different.
The shrimp wonton is on top of the Bloody Mary.
Is it fried?
Yeah. It's on a skewer.
So it's not just like floating. I was thinking it was going to be, that does.
You have to eat it first or it gets soggy.
No, I get it. Yeah, I've never been.
Chris, is this your first time to Bloody Mary?
No, I just despise that about Bloody Marys. Like, I hate seeing all that stuff.
You're not a garnish guy.
No, I mean, my garnish is like maybe a hot pepper and an olive and lime or lemon.
I'm a condiment fanatic.
So you're the person with like slap on like a piece of salami, bacon.
Yes.
That's
the cheese
disgusting.
cubes all on the same.
And if you talk to my husband Gavin, he'll be
horrifying.
like, "Yeah, watching Patty make
my god,
making Patty make a martini is so painful because she's like getting the olives out and the anchovies, and it's just a 15-minute production.
Anchovies in your martini?
Yeah.
Is it a play?
Yeah,
I love
saltiness.
I love a dirty martini. So I'm gonna have. So I get my. Where do you get your martinis if not at home? Because we're going downstairs and we're going to get Steven to make them for us afterwards.
Oh my gosh, where have I not been? Like, where have I been? I don't know.
So
would you recommend getting
I would
a martini?
definitely recommend Run for the Roses.
Oh, I've never been to Run for the Roses.
Oh, we're going to go see Stephen Waters after this. I don't know if they're actually... they're not open on Tuesday, but they're open on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday for industry night, you'll see a bunch of the restaurant crews in there for their days off, and they stay open a little later for those that close up the kitchens early.
Okay, noted.
Union Lodge number 1, isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, I was there a couple weeks ago.
It's pretty good. The Tartarian over in the Highlands doesn't have a bad one.
Okay.
Green Russell has a good espresso martini.
Oh, the L has a really good espresso martini.
Tell me about it. I'll fuck with that all day. Espresso martinis are my jam.
Yes, it has cold brew and rum.
Okay. See, the one at Green Russell does Espolón. Resposado. So it's
that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay.
It's good. I'm not fucking with y'all.
But see, and I think you were sidestepping the whole condiments on the side of drinks things. Like, I get your martini with olives and stuff. That's okay. And, a hot pepper or maybe like a little pickle or a gherkin on a bloody, that's fine. But we don't need stacks of cheese. We don't need a charcuterie plate going on top of the bloody.
I didn't know you had this resentment, Chris.
Oh, I hate it. I hate seeing it. That might be why I don't go to brunch.
But it's a little snack, and who doesn't want a little snack?
I mean, I'm always one for it. And I usually stuff an extra bacon in there just to make sure before it gets too crazy.
Especially at the make it your own Bloody Mary bars where there's just bacon just laying out there. That's so gross.
That must be your nightmare.
Oh, it is.
Oh, man.
God damn it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
At my mom's house, there's bacon laying out all the time.
That's like my heaven. That's my heaven. Is she Southern? Because that's how we grew up with, just like a little grease on the back stove, and then there's always a little bit of bacon or something in the fridge available.
No, she's a little Thai Chinese woman.
Okay, never mind. So not from Mississippi?
No, okay. She's from Bangkok.
Oh, nice. Did they come straight from Bangkok to Denver?
They did, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, back in the 80s.
What's the favorite meal that your mom cooks for you?
Oh my gosh.
And when are you going to make it for us or have us over?
My mom makes awesome salt and pepper shrimp.
I love that.
Chris just got a little bit hard. I saw his nipples.
I did.
Yeah, he did. That gets me excited.
I love shrimp.
Hey, question. Is there a place in town that can rival Mom's cooking?
No. I don't think. Well, it's so different, right? Because mom's cooking will always have a special place.
Nostalgia. And
No matter how delicious of a meal you have, like something just reminds you of home.
Yeah. But is there a place you can go to where it can like be like, oh, like this is good. It's not as good as my mom's, but it still scratches an itch?
Yes, I actually found a new spot. It's called Rossiam.
How do you spell that?
Rossiam, and it's owned by two brothers, and it's actually in the old breakfast spot Sassafras in that cute house.
Oh, really?
Oh, so yeah. It's all where that went on Colfax.
Yes, and they have
no. Sassafras on 20.
Oh no, yeah, not Colfax.
Okay,
26.
Highlands.
Yeah. 26th Street.
Yeah.
Come on, Chris, don't confuse our listeners.
No, I'm sorry. I'm very bad with directions. So.
Okay, and you highly recommend this spot?
Yes, it's so good. They have really good.
What's the vibe?
It's really laid back.
Okay.
And they're very busy, and they do a ton of takeout.
Are they actually open during the day, or is it just brunch hours like the Sassafras was?
So they are open, I think, just at night, so for dinner.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
That's what sucked about Sassafras, and now it seems like they've changed hands over at the one that was formerly Solitaire. And it may still be there, but the one on Colfax, it's called Exile Kitchen now, I think, or something like that. One of the guys quit and started his own thing. I can't remember. I read somewhere about it. One of those foodie influencer people went there, and I read about it. But I feel like that was the hardest part, was they were only open for like 4 hours a week. Yeah. And you're like, we couldn't stay in business. Be like, well, no fucking shit. You're open 8 hours a week.
Yeah, I would have come in there and gotten a po' boy any time of the day.
Yeah, like serve gumbo after 1 p.m. one time for me. Fucking sakes. Sorry, we don't usually shit on restaurants, but that it irks me because as a Cajun person, you can't really get good Cajun food here from a restaurant. You know, it's all, like you were saying, nothing's going to beat that home-cooked meal.
No, fair enough. I totally understand that, yeah. Oh, Hey Bangkok is also good.
The one on, is that Downing? Or up there near Downing? Alameda?
I think it's on Downing.
Yeah, it's like, it's got the takeout window, and it says Hey Bangkok, and then there's the inside as well.
They are really great. They have a really good khao man gai, which is the chicken and rice. Singapore chicken rice, and then they also have a really good pat gro pao with chicken that they put a fried egg on, which is really delicious.
What is pat gro pao?
It's basil fried with basil stir fried with chicken and chilies on a bed of rice.
Oh yes,
all those things sound good.
Yes, tons of garlic. Just tons of flavor, and it's a very common street food meal. My mom makes that a lot, actually, at home. It's like a home. It's something that Thais actually eat.
That is, it's not the play the hits, the pad Thai and the Patsy Ew. I think
Patsy Ew, yes.
That's the other one.
We also eat that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's not dank. It is dank as shit, no matter what. Even if it is Americanized dishes and such. But yeah, I always want to know more about that true Authentica stuff. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I think a lot of restaurants are trying to do a little bit more of that. For example, Rossiam has like a nam tok, which is like roasted rice, I think mint, chilies, spicy, tossed in like fish sauce and lime.
Okay.
Salad, and it's really good.
You didn't have to say salad. You could have just said like over a bed of noodles, and I'd have been happier.
It's a beef salad, and it's served with sticky rice, and that reminds me of
beef salad. You can do beef salad.
Beef salad, yeah.
Primarily beef, a little bit of greens.
Yes,
the mint,
like the mint, and some onions.
Yeah, I mean that's a salad to me. It's got greens and some vegetables and then some beef.
Yeah. With the sticky rice, it tasted like going to Thailand, which is kind of rare here. Oh, and daughter Thai is really great.
Really? Okay, so that one, it has a higher price point.
It does.
But nowadays, just ordering takeout, it seems more expensive than it ever was. But daughter Thai's price point for Thai food in town is like $10 more.
It is.
Would you say that it's worth it from all aspects?
I think it's worth it because she just presents the food.
It's so pretty,
beautifully, and she also owns Citizen Thai,
Oh, I didn't know that.
In Golden.
Yeah.
If you want a quick takeout, but it's a lot. Some of the same stuff. Like she has a really good cow soy, really good lap, which LARP.
Oh, I knew that one.
LARB, actually.
I knew that one.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question for you, and we'll get towards the end. We'll ask the same questions we ask all of our listeners. If you could never eat Thai food again, what would the genre you would lean on most? Like, what's like if you're not eating Thai food, you're like, oh, I can't get enough of soul food or barbecue. I
love Polish food.
The fuck, Patty? That's not like you just want pierogies on deck.
Yes, I love like
I love sausage.
Yes,
sausage and peppers.
Again, my husband would be like, "Yeah, Patty and that kielbasa. Like, can't get enough of it. Like, she'll buy it and then it'll disappear."
Like, I did not expect that.
I love
give it up for the Polish
meat and potatoes. I love pickle soup. I love pierogi. I love all of that kind of like the fatty food.
I love it. That was that. Okay, so
didn't see that coming out.
I did not. I thought she was going to be like, damn. And then I don't know what I was thinking you were going to say, but Polish food was not it. Shout out to Gavin for being a trooper, by the way.
I know. Poor Gavin. Yeah, no, he's the best.
Well, I'll ask this question because I was joking with Bill Mickelson about it the other day. Do you take him with you to go try these restaurants, and does he enjoy it or unenjoy it because it's kind of work instead of play?
So he does enjoy it, and he's, the whitest man you could ever meet. He grew up in Boulder, and he is like just so very Colorado.
You found yourself a Patagonia.
Yes, very all-American.
Granola.
And when we started dating, I think it really broadened his palate.
So he loves it. He's like, hell yeah.
He loves it to a certain point. He doesn't really love the multi-course affairs.
What? Like the small, intimate 5 courses and 7 course things?
Yes.
Okay.
Though he thought Frasco was bomb.
I mean, who doesn't, right? I think Chris went there most recently for us. Chris, give us a little detailed report.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, all the food. It
fucking slaps.
I mean, like, I don't know what you can say. Like, they come up with creative dishes showcasing a specific region, which is really kind of cool.
Yes.
I think that's how it all works and makes it so interesting because you're focusing on one specific place, whereas like most restaurants you go to, it's not really tied to necessarily a place. It's kind of cool how it all comes together.
No, I totally agree. They have such a great sense of place there. Everything from the food and the wine to the service. And though it is pricey, I think that it is an experience that if you can afford it, I would not discount it.
No, I wholeheartedly agree. I feel like there are some restaurants, and I won't name names, that you're going to spend $200 a plate, and you're like, fuck, that was not worth, like, whatever I just paid for it. You're like, I wish I had that $400 back, and I would go to Popeyes. I would rather have bought an A-Wall. Whatever, anything. So, but that one is definitely a place where you get the bang for your buck.
Yes, I agree.
What is Gavin's favorite place you've taken him to eat?
Place
where he was like, oh my gosh, thank you for bringing this into my life.
And he like goes to it behind your back.
Annette. He loved Annette. And who doesn't love Annette? There's a reason to love Annette. But yeah.
Dude, Caroline and that team, from the fresh ingredients, but also they can do some solid stonerisms as well. When they teamed up with Ulster Street Pastries, as well as those English muffin burgers.
Oh, those burgers are so good.
Well, their steak frites are good, like during like happy hour and stuff. And I remember like they'll throw on like a grilled cheese every now and then, and it's fucking so good.
They can play to both sides.
Yeah.
Kip and to Chris, fine dining and stonerism. So
no, she's so talented, and that would probably be Gavin's favorite.
I think that's easily Chris's probably top. Recommend, like I always recommend Hop Alley's mine.
Okay.
I think Annette is probably Chris's.
For out of towners?
Or if out of towners are like date night, like Chris will do Annette for his. Hop Alley's always mine. Okay. So is Frasca yours, or would you say Annette's y'all's? Or is that Gavin's?
Well, so I would say Annette or Spentino. I don't think I would recommend Frasca unless you were